I love beans personally. Pintos are my favorite, but I heard they're good for your heart, and that the more you eat, well, you know how it goes.
The more you like and subscribe to this channel for more great content like that. Woo! One day Mary will have a chair, but not until we get to at least, what number are we at now? 5 million?
Yep.
I definitely won't move the goalpost later. We'll for sure get her a chair at 5 million. We got chairs kicked out. Alright, man digs the beans. Let's see.
Barry Kirk, baked bean collector, abandoned his true identity for an
Alright. This man right here abandoned his true identity for beans. It says down here, Hans beans. But that don't look like Hans to me.
That don't, no, I mean...
That's them Branstons.
Now, Heinz is everywhere else on his shelf, but that big freaking can right there. God.
Yeah, I walked into the store, it's like, I need this display, please, I'll buy it. And then the Hans baked beans, is green their color?
Is it?
It seems kind of,
I thought they were red.
it seems kind of gross. Yeah, I don't know why green and beans feels nasty.
You like green beans?
My God, he's transformed into Captain Beanie, the Big Bean superhero. Him and his trusty bong and his butt plug over here. Wow. Are here to use the power of beans to stop all kind of non-beanie criminal activity.
Captain Beanie, let's go. I didn't know what we were in store for today, but I'm about it.
I love that transformation sequence too. Just
Yeah.
it's very important. You can't attack the superhero while they're transforming.
That's true.
That's against the rules.
Captain Beanie from planet Venus, and that's Venus with a...
Okay.
Okay. Planet Venus. Venus,
Yeah.
How do you think he fights bad guys? Do you think he just like farts all over him? You know?
Yeah, right out of his penis.
Or maybe he just uses his super bean strength, the protein and the fiber to like grab the bad guys and rip their heads off or whatever beans do.
I feel like he's not even as strong as like Popeye. I don't know though.
Look at that make of that airbrush though. He's got the one earring in too.
Yeah, man, he's got like them.
The testicles / beans on the shoulders. We go well off the penis. It's all the rage on planet Venus.
Same with them shades. Look at them shades.
Woo, goodness.
Cyclops would be jelly.
What? You rip that whole can up? Did it even have a tab on it? You
I don't know.
grab it.
It's a super bean strength.
Just Heinz stickers everywhere. Beans and Heinz. Beans, cans of beans. Can't even talk. Blah, blah, blah.
A few years earlier, the man formerly known as Barry Kirk decided to surrender his identity, all for his beloved baked beans.
He even eats like he's not from this planet.
I know. That's why they didn't do like old Mort from Mork and Mindy, you know, use the finger.
I don't even know about that. What is that?
You don't remember that? Oh, old Nick at Night show.
They eat with hands?
Yeah, he would drink with his finger. He just
Oh.
nanu. My OGs, but they remember.
They remember?
Yeah, they know.
I do remember an old show, it was like, Real Sea Monkeys or something like that. They would drink milk or something with their fingers and then squirt it out of little head udders.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was an odd show for sure.
I'm no longer going to be Barry Kirk, I'm going to be Captain Beanie. And any relevant utility bill that comes through the door is got C. Beanie Esquire.
His name legally changed.
Wow. Dropped his mail in his can of beans.
He got his blown up bean chair. Walker's, another brand.
Is that Lay's?
Walker's?
Is that the same?
Oh, it looks like the Lay's. Yeah. Maybe they've rebranded it. It used to be named as Walkers, and they got tired of walking, so they laid. Yeah.
Captain Beanie was created at a charity event.
Someone holds the world record for laying a bath of custard for 50 hours, but I just wanted around the magic number of 100 hours.
What's he saying?
I have no clue.
What is it?
I haven't heard one thing.
Let me turn on the captions here. All right, hold on a second. He did a charity, and this is where Captain Beanie was born.
Someone holds the world record for laying in a bath of custard for 50 hours, but I just wanted around the magic number of 100 hours. So I took it on in September 1986 for Barry Kirk to lay in a bath of baked beans.
My God, it's like it's like an 80s movie, like backstory.
Yeah.
He says something about laying in custard, but these are beans. And he laid in a bath of beans for 100 hours, and he became Captain Beanie.
Captain Beanie.
This is all his hair fell out.
Yeah. Yeah, too much tomato sauce.
It's acidic. You gotta watch out. They say you gotta drink your soup, drink your chicken noodle soup, and you got a sore throat. But then you're like, I got tomato soup, I'll drink that. Mistake.
Really?
Burns.
earns.
I'm very proud to say that I've raised in excess of about £250,000 during the past 25 years.
All right, so he's got an interesting story there. £250,000, and during the past 25 years, not at that event.
Right.
Not when he set the world record for sitting in a bath of beans
Bean
for
bath.
100 hours. That sounds like a Mr. Beast video right there.
Really?
How long could you sit in this bean bath for $100,000?
You just add 10 other people in there and then, make it a thing.
Yeah, right. All in one bath. Who's the last to leave the big bean bath? So, he still raised a lot of money over the last 25 years. I mean, it's less money than I've raised in the last 10 years, but I've also transformed into Cinnamon Toast Ken, defender of, who do I defend? The women on 9 Day Fiance from Creepy Guys. Anyone who big head may come after. I'll put a stop to him.
Captain Beanie has discovered that collecting baked beans and dressing as a 5'6" orange superhero isn't.
My God, it's all making sense now. He's only 5'6".
Oh. Yeah.
He thought beans would make him grow taller.
Right? Should have went with the spinach. I'm telling you, Popeye's at least 6 foot.
That's true. And
Yeah.
in those forearms, woo,
Man.
Collecting baked beans and dressing as a 5'6" orange superhero isn't every girl's cup of tea.
I'm just gonna venture a guess, Dane. That Captain Beanie from planet Venus isn't very interested in what the ladies think.
Of course, everyone knows the Beanieites, the Venuses. Are really the only ones he's concerned about, you know?
I don't know, Dane. Now that I think about it, he may be interested in the lady's bean, if you know what I mean. Captain Bean's there he's trying to flip that bean.
He's just trying to get flipped.
Always been single. Someone once said to me, when you settle down, get married, a couple of kids, that kind of thing.
He's always been single. Setting the world record? The world record for sitting in a bath of baked beans didn't do it for him?
How does that not work?
It's because he's only 5'6", Dave.
It's hard to tell that, though, when you're in a bath of beans.
He stood up and then they went, wait a minute.
Are you from Venus?
But the trick is, though, he doesn't know the trick, Dane. The trick is that short girls don't actually know how tall 6 foot is. So you can be 5'6", and they'll be like, how tall are you? And you'd be like, 6 foot, and they'll go, okay.
So,
They literally have no idea. you think that little 4'8" girl, you walk up to her and she says, I think you're about 6'1", or no, she has no clue. Yeah, but his relationship had been built off a lie. But I think that's fair for having standards that you can literally not change anything.
bam.
I saw a tweet, a TikTok the other day. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was like the whole street interview, like how tall does a guy need to be, and 6 foot or 6'4" or whatever it was. And they're like, well, the guys literally can't change that. But to be fair.